This is a great question. And really, what's more important for my students than to have a quality education each time they step into my classroom? The day in question where I announced that my book was being turned into a movie was pretty darn exciting. But it really didn't change things that much. It took roughly 2 minutes. We had a countdown, we celebrated, they asked a couple questions, and then we jumped into our lesson. I have 45 minutes with them. We were able to complete our lesson just normal. One of the biggest difficulties students have with test taking and exams is they are their own worst enemy. They don't believe in themselves for whatever reason. So I try to develop perseverance and grit. In fact, one of the stories I tell my students about roughly mid-year, when they're suffering from lots of apathy, they're struggling, and they just don't care as much as they used to, is I tell them a little bit of the story about how I got published and the hundreds of rejections I got and, the decade-long process that it took before it finally got my book out on the shelf. And this year I even have a student, it's really funny. He says, "So Mr. Gregson, the moral of the story is that things get tough. You should just give up." Anyway, thanks for the great question.